My fondest childhood memory, it would have to be, I don't remember how old I was, but maybe instead of 4, so I was like 9. And there used to be these KTV talent shows that used to happen go Grand Palm. And I remember Brenda Fassie was invited for one of them. So I was standing there with my cousin and, she walked past us and she said hi, So that was, it was great. Growing up, I'd say I remember my earliest memories are from when I was in Soapan. And I remember when I was in Standard 2, one of the questions that we got asked was what we want to be when we grow up. And my first answer to that question was I wanted to be a shopkeeper. I don't know how or why, but yeah, that was my first answer. And from then on, I've always really loved music. I've loved, everything that has to do with the arts. I love fashion, I love food, I love film. And moving back to Gabs, my family is really big into reggae music for some reason. So we listened to a lot of Bob Marley, and then there was a lot of African influences. So my love for music kind of grew from there, from my family, and I've always kind of kept it with me. So yeah, I've always loved music, but it was only a couple of years ago that I said, or that I thought that I could take it on as a profession and do it full on. You grow up in a place where not a lot of people are following their passions. We grew up with this mentality, you go to school, you get your degree, 9 to 5, that's what it is. So, it's all that you see. And once you have that crazy thought, maybe I could do this, it's difficult. But I'm lucky to have a family that was very supportive, and my parents were very like, yeah, sure, go ahead, try it out now. My sound, oh my gosh. It is soul music. Somebody the other day was saying it's ethereal soul. So I'm still trying to find, I know, right? So I'm really liking the sound of that, but I'm still sticking to the soul aspect of it. I didn't study music. I have an honors degree in international business. So that's what I studied in Malaysia. But yeah, it was a great experience. I met a lot of people. And it was there that I started experimenting with recording and also going into studio for the first time. So I think that's what my purpose in Malaysia was as well. Also discovering those writing skills and stuff like that. I just happened to be in the presence of the greatest producers we have locally. And, they believed in my talent, and that's how we started working together on, the album that we're working on now. We started with, the first single, Love's Light, and from there, it's been an amazing journey, moving from there to shooting that video. It's been great. I'd say the biggest challenge will boil down to monetary, things, because it's something that, although it is starting to be recognized and taken seriously by a lot of people, it's hard to live and survive and thrive. But I see a lot of great things happening in the country. I'm not even going to dwell on that. And I think, within the next 2 years, people will be able to just live like properly and be able to do things for themselves whilst following the creative arts. I would love to collaborate with a lot of people outside of this country, but right now I am collaborating with a couple of local artists. ATI, we're working on a song together, which is sounding really, really good. If I had to pick anyone to collaborate with internationally, I'd go with Sade, because she's been one of my biggest musical inspirations from since I was really young. And locally, I would love to do a song with Drummer Boy, simply because I think he's really talented and he also stays true to who he is as a Motswana, and I think that's very important. Highlights. It was last year, 2015. I did the Gaborone International Music and Culture Week, and growing up, we all listened to the sounds of Ringo Madlingozi, and he happened to be performing after me at the Music and Culture Week. So I went for sound check at Botswana Craft, and he was sound checking right after I did. So I got the chance to just go up to him and be like, hey, what's up? This is me, and I really, really appreciate your music. So I think those are some of the highlights, meeting people that you grew up listening to, and then expressing your feelings about their music, and then them saying, "Oh no, but you sound amazing." So it's very reassuring, and it's a great feeling. We've come a really long way, and I will micro into the industry that I'm in and where we're coming from and where we're going. And I think we've come a really long way with the music, with the arts, and I think this year we've seen a lot of artists who are really pushing the boundaries. The quality of the music is getting better, the quality of our videos is getting better, and I think from here on out it's just about breaking the mold and just going for it full force, where everybody around the world will recognize us as artists and as musicians and as actors and as dancers. So I would say that, what does it mean to me? We've come a long way. And yeah. I'd bring them to my house, because you'll get there, you'll find my parents who were there before the independence of this country. So you will see what it's like. You'd see that generation and where they came from and what they are today. You'll also see me and my siblings, who are people who came in after the independence, and Rabatswana. You will see what it's like in the day-to-day Motswana's house. We still have influences of our traditional foods, but we're also very, we've taken on other cultures. So I think it's just the place. In my life right now, I would say I met a really amazing gentleman by the name of Moses Mudiselaslo when I was on my path to, this musical journey that I'm trying to go on. And sadly, he passed away a couple of weeks ago. So when I met him, he gave me this diary, and he would always tell me really great things, to follow the dream and to keep going and stuff like that. And he was very inspirational. So he gave me this notebook, and this is where I write like all my stuff, from lyrics to my schedule. But every time I see it now, I just keep focused on the dream.
In all the wrong places, look for your truth with all of your mind while living your life. Love's life will embrace you.